Okay, last question. Is our government killing homeless people? And to answer this question, you have to ask what would be happening if our government didn't exist? So, for example, if you deleted the permit process in Marin County and simply said you can build anything you want as long as A, you submit an engineering report, B, you stay at least 5 feet away from any property line, C, if you submit a detailed plan of what you've done, again, signed by an engineer, and you can do anything you want. And you can rent out anything that you want to do. The question is, would there be a Marin housing shortage? And of course not. It's the easiest thing in the world to say, hey, can I put a little shed here? Can I build a little apartment here? Can I park my RV here? And you've got a real free market economy. And what we have is the exact opposite of that. We have, when I went to build my house, 3 years to get a permit, $30,000 for the permit, another $30,000 in various fees, arguments with the permit office, them saying, oh, we don't like this kind of house, we want this kind of house and not this kind of house and this kind of house. Now that all adds a good $225,000 right there. $225,000, that's already put it over the limit of what a homeless person can afford. And could I camp on my land? No. Could I store any of my stuff on my land? No. So if you understand that being chronically homeless takes 26 years off of a person's life, that there are at least 10 people that die every year of homelessness, and that every day, if you prorate the 26 years, every single day a person is homeless, they lose 4 years off their 4 hours off their lifespan. So it's you take the 24 hours and you lose 25% of that, and you've got 4 hours gone. So we are killing our homeless people's lives at the rate of 4 hours a year. And we're not doing anything about it. What we're saying is you can't do this, and 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 you can't do this. And that means that a low-cost house is $650,000. And then we're turning around and saying, well, I guess you can't afford $650,000. Big surprise. This is a complete joke. So you can't have a home. And then we're saying we're going to give you PTSD chasing you in your car and telling you can't sleep here and make this and that illegal. And so, yes, we are killing our homeless with our local governments. And I think it's an important piece for our legislators to understand this principle, because while it's very clear that homelessness is not a priority for any of our political power structures, it may be a priority to look good and stuff, but actually ending homelessness in 12 months or so, it's not a priority, and there is no plan for that. And you have to ask why. Well, obviously, they're not expecting a charge of murder. They're not expecting anyone else to be particularly bothered by the fact that there are homeless people. And they're politically motivated and based, and so the culture is tolerating it. The population is tolerating it. Many homeless people are being actually judged and punished. We're blaming our homeless for policies we've made as a culture that institutionalize homelessness to the tune of millions of Americans at any given point, and it's growing. So yes, we are killing our people, and yes, politicians reflect the general public interest, and So really, it comes down to us. Are we going to allow our governments to kill our people just because it's not us? And it's pretty easy to overlook when we've got our nice, comfortable houses.